Honestly, that speaks for itself, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm glad that you decided to go down that direction for a jam, because I would not have thought to play like that. It was well fun.
Oh man! Anyway, but welcome back. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to just follow the timestamps for any guitar here, so if you want to skip ahead or whatever, you can do that as well. So Masterbuilt, Gretsch guitars. You know, if you want to order one of these, it takes years. I mean, I don't know how long the waiting list. There's a couple of master builders, and we got 2 of them here today, and these are some that Fender put up for like an auction or whatever it is. You know, like NAMM. When we go to NAMM, normally you go and you put your card into the guitars that you want to maybe, and then they'll put it in a big tumbler or whatever, and they'll take one out, and you go, Andertons, you get the right to buy this guitar. Yeah. It's not like even you win it or anything. You can now buy that, right?
Yeah, so you won to buy it.
You won the right to buy it. Anyway, so they've done that online because there hasn't been any NAMMs, and
that's one of my least favorite things about NAMM is when they put the white cards in the guitar, so you can't see the guitar. You just see a neck with white cards all over it.
Yeah, but that's because, and so we did it online this year, and these were the ones that we put a bid in for. And I mean, as I said, you're going to wait years to get one of these, and I mean, check that out, man. Mm-hmm. It's just wonderful guitars. These are not cheap. No. North of 10 grand, so you will get the case and everything that comes with it. You want to look at the links below for all the pictures, the weight, and all the description below. But I'll start with this one here. So this one is Masterbuilt by Gonzalo Madrigal. My Spanish is not as I'm not as got the pronunciation right, but I mean, it's absolutely wonderfully built, and the relicking on this guitar is just incredible. This is a walnut guitar. It's got a Fender P90 in the back and a broadcaster pickup in the front here. You got all of your selector switch, and I think it's like a tone. What did we decide on? This was where you had
it's like a treble circuit.
Like a treble circuit bleed in it.
You have 3 different positions for brightness.
I mean, just a wonderful guitar. Look how the aging is done on this B7 Bixby here. I love that it's got that the binding is sort of tortoiseshell binding, but it blends in, and it's just relicked really, really beautifully. I mean, this guitar is, as you see, like 11 grand something, so it's not cheap. But I mean, look at the flamey neck on this one here as well.
It's a belter, really.
It's just great, isn't it? It's just, it just looks the part, doesn't it? It just looks beautiful. In my opinion, I like the relic. I think it brings something special to the guitar.
When it's done properly, like that.
Exactly. And it just, there's a feeling that you don't get from a new guitar, know. And you can't sort of, you can't draw a conclusion to, why don't you relic your cars then? It's just a different thing.
I feel like when it's done right, it feels like it's of an era.
Yeah.
Like you're holding these guitars and you're going, well, this could legitimately be from an era.
Yeah, it could be an original one.
Which is where you know that the relicking work is done outstandingly well.
So the model number on these, again, just because it's a Masterbuilt one doesn't make that it's an easier model number. No. It's the G6659TG. So it says in here as well, model number on this one is UCZC1112228. I believe it is. I think that's that. But anyway, links below. I think we just need to hear what it is.
Yeah.
So the whole body's walnut, back and sides, and top as well.
Wonderful.
But it's wonderful. Let's have a listen to this broadcaster in the neck, straight in the amp. When I'm going to learn some new chords for a bit. This guitar, I really, really like this guitar. I didn't want to like it. I don't know why. Maybe because I go, it's really expensive. So I think, oh, it's too much, you know. But if you think, if you go online somewhere and you go, hand-built guitars, and you find this dude down in Devon somewhere, and he's in his shed, and he builds one guitar every 6 months or one guitar every year, you're going to pay more money for that than you will for this. But you won't have the brand that this has, which means that the resale value of a guitar like this compared to I'm not knocking the guy who's making a wonderful guitar down somewhere. No,
but your point is valid though.
My point is valid, right? So you get something that is, you know, and these guys, I mean, this is glorious guitar, man. Wow. So what I had before, just to go, I was on the P90 in the back there, and I got an Astra Universal Audio. And then I've got a reverberator from Universal Audio. So I had this kind of... And even if I take the terminal off... Cali 76. The Dane Boost. That's on the P90. What a Sounds wonderful. Amazing. And here's the neck, so that's a broad. Take all that off, just to compare. Still sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody that says, can we hear Zon's pedals, no pedals? It's very nice. Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice.
Oh my god. So here's the middle position. Neck. Bridge. And so here's the neck with the switch on the up position here. So this is the sort of...
The most
like this.
Yeah.
And that will lead me to something like... Whatever it is, that's the kind of that's the Bryan Adams riff, isn't it? So I don't, no, not kidding, no, money suit. Let's go on the same. Wow, that's hungry. That's that sort of talk to wow, is it?
Yeah.
That's just the Dane and the Cali 76. Wow, man! Wow, what a guitar this is. I'm all gobsmacked here. So what we've got here is volume. Oh, hang on.
Oh, it's
volume
for each pickup.
So master volume, and then just this as a tone, so there's no tone control on this one. Okay, that's cool. Which means that if you're in the middle position, you want a bit more of that.
You get.
nice and ringy, isn't it? What a wonderful guitar,
That's the thing with Gretsch. They have a chiminess about them, don't they?
I tell you what, I don't own a Gretsch.
Do you not?
I don't own a Gretsch.
We need to change that.
I think it's every time I play a Gretsch, I'm like, why don't I have a Gretsch? It's completely ridiculous. Anyway, let's have a listen to that wonderful machine over there.
So,
yes,
I'm holding. Well, firstly, I know it's a Falcon.
It's a masterpiece. That is.
And it's the G6136-CS. I'm not going to read the serial number because it's massive, but basically, it's a Masterbuilt by one dude, built by Stephen Stern.
Yeah, he's a legend.
And apparently he's a legend. I'm not familiar with Mr. Stephen Stern.
Magic fingers.
Based on what he's doing here, I would say, yeah, you earn legend status because this is absolutely jaw-dropping relic quality here.
Look how it's yellowed. And then the white where it's worn out on your...
The checkering.
I mean, the checkering as well.
Look at the checkering, the state of the checkering across here.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see on the close-ups, but the relic job is absolutely outstanding. Again, the aged Bigsby, the aged hardware, the TV Jones and stuff, like... Yeah, like the yellowing of the wood, of the paint even.
And then it's worn where you're doing that, it's worn down.
But what's amazing is the attention to detail here is that the top here, these bits where you would slide your hand have gone glossy.
Yeah.
Right? So normally when you get like a relic guitar and they sort of just take it off and it becomes matte finish like.
Yeah.
That's technically not as accurate as if you would have remnants of lacquer on there and it's still
where
glossy,
you would,
right?
And that's where you would use it a lot. So where the yellow smoky look would be worn away.
And this stays white.
And the same where you put your
your belly's going to be. Yeah. So in terms of relic job, I would say this is absolute world class. Like you're not going to find much, if any, better quality relicing job than this. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
What else is there to say about it? It's got locking tuners. In terms of the pickups,
this has got this one.
It's TV Jones.
Yep.
And just to tell you exactly which TV Jones model they are, because there are a few different ones. It's the Classic Plus in the bridge and the Supertron in the neck. Bigsby trem. There's not a lot more to say other than it's absolutely stunning. So
let's I want to hear you. What going? Yeah, it's got a lot of switches.
All this stuff. So what I've deduced at this point is that this is your pickup selector. And then you have a series of what seem to be output adjustment, so it changes the hotness of the pickups. And then you've got, I think it's independent tone bleed, like on yours.
Yeah.
And then you've got your volumes, your master volume.
Well, that's got 4 then.
And a switch here. The thing is, I can't find any information about what all the switches do, not even on the Gretsch website. So it's kind of difficult to tell you exactly what it does, other than just to hear it. So first things first, let's just have a quick test of what happens if we play neck pickup. If I flick the bottom switch down, the power's changed. It's like it's coil splits almost. I know it's not necessarily doing that, but suddenly you've got way more chime. It's like it's suddenly way more power. On top of that, then you've got treble bleed. Sorry. Then you've got treble bleed. And you can... There's loads of stuff, different combinations, but I know that in the middle everything's kind of not engaged.
Apart from the selector.
So anyway, let's just mess around with some sounds.
Wow.
I can understand why I can't just jump on the Gretsch website and pull up exactly what the wiring is, but I can tell you that from my ear, for what I can hear is you've got control over the sort of output of the pickups, the tone of the like the treble bleed of the pickups as well as individual controls.
Amazing.
And what I would suggest is that it's like, you know, these two for this, these two for this kind of thing.
It's a lot of switches.
But
man, it sounds wonderful.
Bridge position with the treble bleed in. It's a really nice, rocky, powerful sound.
That's great. Well, there you go. Links are below for these lovely guitars. Please like and subscribe. And Rabea, thank you as always for coming in. I would like to play that in the outro jam if you don't mind.
You could buy this for about 13,000, 14,000 quid.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
So if you want to do that, if you want to do that, Pete, then you're more than welcome to.
I'm not sure, but you try that and see what you think. But anyway. Thank you very much for watching. These guitars are wonderful. They are hanging in our guitar gallery. Please call Paul or Paul and make an appointment. And Paul 1 or Paul 2. Oh! Oh!
Nice.
See you next time. Goodbye.